Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Enchanted Ways. I am Danielle, and today we are talking about working by the clock. Now, I know I said that this video and working by the moon would be my last videos in this magical timing series, but I lied because I knew I had forgotten something. Planetary hours. I want to talk about planetary hours. So that video and moon phases will be the last, unless I remember something else. But I think that is what it was that I was trying to remember and couldn't. So, and then after this, after magical timing, we will be moving on to color magic. So stay tuned for that. And also what I'm working on, I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to do it, damn it. I just want to do a little more research before I do. I want to give my thoughts and theories on Bird Box. So I've already written my notes, but I want to delve a little deeper and actually do some research on the entities and the lore that were mentioned, and their lore that were mentioned in that movie. So I still have to do that. And I guess I'll make some kind of announcement and let you guys know when I'm gonna go live. I don't know. Because I'm not expecting too many people to actually show up to the live. You know what I'm saying? Like, people with 11,000 subscribers only have 500 people tuning in to the live. So I'm being realistic here. I still just want to do it in live format, because I don't want to break it up in parts. I just want to go, just dive right in and say what I got to say. But enough of that. Whatever. Having a little brain fart. Because I'm trying to, keep everything organized. I did my little practice video, because that's what I do. I like to do a practice video first, and then do the video that I'm going to upload. And I'm just trying to keep everything in my mind without this video getting too long. But it's going to be longer, because I'm not breaking this up in parts, and I want to thoroughly explain how to work by the clock. But there was one more thing I wanted to say. That's why I had the little brain fart. I wanted to say thank you to all of my new subscribers for subscribing. Hi! Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you to all of my current subscribers for staying subscribed, and especially my day ones, the actual one, the first subscriber, the second, the third, all of that. But, yeah, thank you all. This channel is growing. It's so exciting. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So working by the clock. I'm going to explain it in kind of 3 different ways, or not. I don't even feel like ways, but kind of layers. Sweating? What's going on? So working by the clock. First off, let's start with the foundation, if you will. Daytime and nighttime. Daytime would be your drawing time of the day. And nighttime would be your removing, cursing, reversing, that kind of day. So basically, daytime would be the waxing phase of the moon, and nighttime would be the waning phase of the moon. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, this kind of formal way I'm going to explain working by the clock is based on status quo, as best as I can say it. I don't really know, what you want to call it, but that's the best name I can think of. The fact that we refer, in America anyway, I don't know what anybody else is doing, but in America we refer to 6 a.m. as dawn, 12 noon as the highest point of the day for the sun, and 6 p.m. as dawn. And then just throwing midnight in there for balance as being the, most powerful time of night to correspond with the 12 noon. When all of that, honestly, if you pay attention, is bullshit. 6 a.m. isn't when the sun always rises. It rises a different time every day. And we know that 12 noon isn't the highest point of the sun. It depends on what season and all of that. It's a different time of the day. Same thing with the evening. So working by the clock kind of plays on that, on the fact that, okay, people are saying this for a reason, so let's pay attention to it and let's make some magic based on it. So that's like the premise of it. So 6 a.m. would be when you would start any kind of drawing work. Noon would be like that most powerful point to like come to your work and really push your energy into it and, you know, capitalize on that energy. And then 6 p.m. you would, well, your spell should be done by then or what have you. Now, or at least snuffed out is what I mean by done. If you were doing candle magic, you wouldn't blow out the candle, you'd snuff out the candle. And if you were doing, you know, a multiple day spell, then you would pick that drawing spell back up at 6 a.m. the next day. You see what I'm saying? And then your reversal or your waning moon type of magic, if you will, you would start at 6 p.m. The most powerful point, or like the apex of that energy, would be midnight. And then you would bring that working, that reversal or whatever kind of work it is, to a close by 6 a.m. And then, again, if it was a multiple day, you're working on this spell for multiple days, you would pick it up the next day at 6 p.m. and so on and so forth until you're done with the spell. So that's one way of working by the clock. Now, another way, and I don't want to get too specific because really I just want to give you the framework. This particular method, you work it how you want. So I'm going to give you an example to make it easier. Working by the clock and going by the minute hand. Okay, so let's take the Saturn planetary hour, for example, because Saturn, you can work protective magic or you can work cleansing and more baneful type of magic. So let's, for example's sake, say that the Saturn planetary hour is 8 a.m. So to do a protective spell, working by the clock, during this Saturn planetary hour, for our example, you would start at 8:31 a.m. because the hand at 8:31 is starting to move up and we're doing protection. So the minute hand is moving up. It's drawing. So that 8:31 of whatever hour would be your drawing. That's why I said I don't want to get too specific, because you would get specific for whatever spell you're doing. And you just keep the hand in mind, the minute hand in mind if you want to work by the clock. Okay, so 8:31, because it's starting to move up. That would be for your protection. Because again, with the Saturn example. So 8 a.m. is the Saturn planetary hour, and say we want to do some cleansing or whatever kind of work that's of a pushing away nature. You would start at 8:01 because that hand is moving down, okay, and away, okay? So that's how you work by the hand. And as you can see, you know, you pick the hour and, you know, for your specific purposes, and just keep that in mind. So when the minute hand is moving up, which would be 8:31, that's your drawing. And when the minute hand is moving down, so one after whatever hour, that's your reversal work. So I hope I've explained that in a way that isn't confusing. You know, and if it is, just try it. Just do it. You'll see. Get an analog clock, first of all. If that helps, you know, with the visual. So, yeah, that's working by the clock, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I got through this pretty quickly. I guess that's why my hand was shaking. And the camera was shaking. Adrenaline. Get through it. Get through it. We don't want this video to be 15 minutes long. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, that is working by the clock. So, well, let's throw in here why. What are the benefits of working by the clock? Because you may not have ever even heard of this before. The benefits is because you don't have to wait around for the moon. You know, it's for those emergency situations, or just because you don't like to wait, you know. So instead of waiting 1-2 weeks for the moon phase to come around, you only have to wait however many hours, or not even an hour, because you can work by the hand. You see what I'm saying? So it's a more convenient type of magical timing. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and click the notification bell. Share. And like I said, I guess I'll make an announcement when I'm going to go live with the Bird Box, with my theories and thoughts on that. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for the last 2 installments of this particular series. This particular installment, not series. Magical timing, planetary hours, and moon phases. And then we'll be moving on to color magic. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.